Brooke Taylor here, back with another travel video. In my last installment, we talked about pilgrimage and how to prepare for a long flight and what to wear, and just some general basic tips about going on pilgrimage specifically to the Holy Land. This time around, we're going to talk about the difference between going on pilgrimage versus a vacation, because there is a big distinction. And the better you know going in what to expect and how to prepare, the more you'll get out of the trip, and a better pilgrim you'll be for a trip like this. So let's jump in. So before you ever land in the Holy Land, it's important to go with the right understanding of what you're about to undertake. If you're traveling for religious reasons, going on pilgrimage, that is much different than going on a vacation. So on vacation, you go to step into your ultimate comfort zone, right? You hang a proverbial do not disturb sign over your life, and you go to escape, to recharge, to relax. That's just part of what vacation is all about. Now, on pilgrimage, it is no less transformative, but it is much different in terms of preparing for the experience and what you actually face. You do face fatigue. It is tiring. You face the raw reality of things that are in front of you, things that challenge us, that inspire us, and ultimately, hopefully, take us into a fuller understanding of why we are here, what it is that we are here on earth to accomplish. Father Edward Hayes used to say that we are hobos, and that's a conjunctive for homeward bound. And this is how I often describe pilgrimage in life. We are homeward bound. And for the Christian, making a pilgrimage to the Holy Land is the ultimate destination. It has been this way since antiquity. Back through the ages, pilgrims would go on pilgrimage as a form of penance. It was a way to make reparation for sins, and the journey was long and often arduous, but that was part of the experience and the atonement for sins. And in the Middle Ages, going on pilgrimage was not a decision to be taken lightly. In fact, people would make a will before they left on pilgrimage. They would ask for forgiveness, and they would pay all of their debts before they would go. And this was a beautiful experience as they set out because they understood the significance. They even made the sacrament of confession before they left for the journey. In many ways, we enter into that mystery of ancient call even now today in our modern times when we go on pilgrimage. For Christians visiting the Holy Land, this is what it's about. And I believe the more we are emotionally, psychologically prepared ahead of time, the more we will receive from a trip like this. So I have a few tips going in to know how to prepare for a pilgrimage versus a vacation. So first, number one, be prepared to go out of your comfort zone. Sometimes the lines are long, sometimes luggage gets lost, sometimes the bathrooms aren't the same that we're accustomed to with the same luxuries. And this, we can make a decision, can either be a source of stress or an opportunity. I always tell my pilgrims, ask the Lord, what are you teaching me from this experience? And if you pack your patience and your sense of wonder, you will be amazed how situations that would normally fluster you or frustrate you actually give you an opportunity to grow and to see who you are. You learn a lot about yourself in these experiences. The second tip, prepare physically. If you are a person who's already on your feet a lot, you should have no problem. But you should begin to walk because these tours are designed to pack a lot in. For a lot of people, this is most likely a once-in-a-lifetime trip. And these companies are so fantastic. We love Select International, and they do a masterful job of curating trips where you are getting the very most out of your investment. But that also means full days and busy schedules. So you can even look ahead and study the topography. When are you going to be climbing hills? What days are you going to have more time on the coach where you know that you can relax and regroup? If you have a good tour leader, they will help you and they will guide you to prepare. But it's a good idea to get good, sensible walking shoes. This isn't a fashion trip, you're on pilgrimage. And so the better prepared you are with your shoes, the better it's going to go, because one blister can put a huge damper on the whole trip. And the last tip, stay hydrated. A lot of people don't drink enough water because they think they're not going to get to a bathroom or it's going to be a long time before their group is able to find a facility. And that's problematic because you can become dehydrated. So don't stop drinking. Drink water as much as possible. A good tour will always have water near you, like on the bus, and so staying hydrated is a must from the time you are in the airport through your trip to the time you get home. And also take a little journal with you. I love to take prayer requests because you enfold the community in to your trip. It's not just you sitting on the beach, it's you bringing others into the trip with you, lifting up their prayers, and you know they're praying for you as well. And if you're not a journaling person, just take pictures. The beautiful thing is with our phones today, everything is time-stamped or can be with location and date. Maybe that's all you need to do is to just be a photojournalist, take some pictures, and then later on go back and write a note or two about what you felt or what you learned at that site. It's going to be impossible to take it all in. So going in with that understanding is important too. But taking a little bit of a journal with you so that later on as you're on the plane or years later, you can look back and just unpack some of the things that you were thinking, that you wrote down, is a beautiful way to relive your trip more than just the time that you're there, but over and over again. And more than anything, go with an open heart and expect you will be transformed. My name is Brooke Taylor. Thank you so much for watching my video. God bless you.